victories, 10 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, here is the WBA Oceania and IBF Pan-Pacific champion, George Kambosos Jr. Kambosos Jr.
Excellent looking lightweight clash, and a crucial one in this red-hot 9 stone 9 division final eliminator for the IBF crown. And the winner becomes mandatory for the new superstar and unified king Teofimo Lopez. A pot of gold awaits, says Eddie Hearn, as Lee Selby and George Kambosos Jr. meet for real. They sparred 4 rounds in the wildcard gym under the watchful eye of the great Freddie Roach a couple of years back. It's a 50-50, it's a pick-em in the trade, and it was the talk of the bubble this week, man.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of resume, there's no comparison. Lee Selby is a former world champion, very experienced, very accomplished, made several defenses of that title. Of course, Kambosos, nowhere near the same resume, but he is coming into this title off the back of his best win against Mickey Bay, and he is undefeated. He's 27 years old. He's spent a lot of time in the wild card, holding his own with some really good fighters, so he feels that this is his time now, and that this win against Lee Selby will launch his career forward.
What are you doing? You got a punch behind the head like that.
Selby, a very good amateur and a really experienced pro. At 33 now, in fight number 31. And he jumped 2 weight classes from featherweight to lightweight. Coming off, and it seems a long time ago now, that narrow win over Ricky Burns.
Just trying to download the... Oh, sorry, that might be me.
And he
Kambosos just looks like he's trying
for a world title at a second weight, or is Kambosos Jr. just too fresh?
Kind of reminds me
and too hungry for Selby, and naturally he's always been a lightweight too, the Australian.
He does, although I have to say Selby looks quite big in there. We know he's struggled quite badly to make featherweight, so I think he just skipped super featherweight completely, went straight into lightweight. But he is 33 years old, and in the build-up, Adam, you mentioned, does he have the ambition, and that will be key for me. If he does, and he still wants it, then I think he may be a bit too experienced for Kambosos, but you know, the hunger isn't there anymore. Kambosos can really keep the heat on him, put the pressure on him, and make it hot in the kitchen, as they say. Then we'll see how much, it could be hard work for Selby in the later rounds.
That jab going early. Lee Selby, he's wonderful to watch. Moves, glides around the ring. There's a left from Kambosos Jr. Yeah, no doubt the edge in class as well as that seasoning with Selby. But Kambosos Jr. full of fire. And at 27, to his best days lie ahead. 18-0.
Can't remember how many repairs it took. 12
He's trying to get into that usual rhythm, Selby, isn't he? Quickly.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to steal the rounds. You know, you get older as well, you get experienced. It's like you don't have to. You can win the first few rounds easy without exert too much energy, conserve energy, but bag a few of the early rounds. So that's a good thing to do, and save that energy as you get older as well for those later rounds.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltaro.
This is Paula. Paula was flying high a few months ago, and then this happened. Signal shamed, one call at a time. Can you go on mute, Paula? Ah, Paula. Why'd you do this to yourself? Why'd you choose the wrong broadband provider? Only BT Complete Wi-Fi guarantees reliable Wi-Fi in every room or £100 back. But you didn't choose them. And now the intern's after your job. I'm joking, Paula. Just go with BT.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltaro.
Welcome back to the very experienced cornerman, Chris Sanagar and Tony Borg around Lee Selby as Alexander Usyk. What's going on backstage?
He's just waving his hands everywhere. He's about to wrap, but I think that's what's happened.
That was the longest best
One of the best, absolutely. He's got a pretty impressive fighter to work with.
But
This one should be good. Chief support, final eliminator for the IBF World 9-stone 9 title. What a win it was for Teofimo Lopez, stunning the boxing world. And Vasyl Lomachenko, really good a couple of weeks ago. George Kambosos Jr. has sparred with Lopez, but normally he works with Manny Pacquiao several camps around the world. He's a real traveller, Kambosos Jr. So a couple of young kids, but they're back in Australia with his fiancée back, and he's brought a big team, and they are full of ambition and desire, and I believe that he will come away from London with the win of his life. He's got to deal with Lee Selby, and Selby gives nobody Matt an easy night.
No, difficult man to pin down. I thought he nicked that first round, Selby. I thought his jabs, and he was just a bit busier. I think that Kambosos just couldn't quite get to him. I think Kambosos knows this is going to have to be, you have to be patient here. He has to step under pressure. He can't just rush into Selby, because Selby's very clever. He could make him look stupid, having running into corner pads and just sidestepping him and countering him. So he's got to think his way. He can't just rush it. But Lee Selby's 33 years old. He's got to make that older man work hard in there.
Good jab from Kambosos Jr. Followed up with a combination. He's had his dab with him this week as well. Engaging people, they want to try and drag Teofimo Lopez to Melbourne to have a huge fight in Australia. He's also fought in Athens, proud of that Greek heritage and covered in tattoos. Spartacus, Achilles. One that says, never retreat, never surrender.
You know what I think about these fights?
He's all in.
Yeah, I think he's targeting the body a lot in this round, which is makes a lot of sense. Trying to slow the legs down to Selby, trying to get to him in the later round. So he's putting some work into the body in this round.
To the body.
That's where we
Better this from Kambosos Jr. in the second. Starting to find his range too.
Two is too many.
Yeah, lots of lateral movement from Selby. He doesn't want to stand in front of Kambosos. He wants to keep changing angles, keep offsetting him.
Yeah, lovely feet there from Selby. Countering left as well. Kambosos comes in and overcomes the body shots.
Well, it's a closer round. He's not too good at this round, Kambosos.
I don't know. I'm looking at him. Some people about his chin just don't look right to me.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltaro.
He doesn't look like a
People like us must destroy people like him.
If you're in the UK, Britain's going back into lockdown.
Remember that when we weren't friends, the world was a very uncomfortable place. He wants to be friends, so we'll be friends. Right up until the moment we drop him. Game's not over. I'm aware.
Well, I'm going to get bare likes to this comment, but why is he wearing a nappy?
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltaro.
Let's do it. Oh, it's back on.
Welcome back to this big night in North London. George Kambosos Jr. travelled a long way via Australia.
That second punch was good. Kambosos, George Kambosos shot at the first bit. Yeah, it landed. But you can't get as much power on them.
Final eliminator for a world title against Lee Selby. Found his feet a bit more, didn't he, Kambosos, in the second round?
Yeah, I thought he landed some good body shots. Selby landed some good shots himself, but I like the body work that Kambosos did. He was getting that little bit closer to Selby, who's still using plenty of lateral movement. But Kambosos got closer to him that round. Doubling up nicely on the jab there. Going head and body with it.
As ever, the white and gold of lightning Lee Selby. He's looking for victory number 29. He's lost a couple, one very early in his career that really didn't mean anything at all. Against Samir lost to Josh Warrington. He was a favourite that night. Warrington, how well he's done over the last couple of years to fulfil his real talent. Good fight though. And Selby up at lightweight now. Is he going to win these early rounds, Selby, just in case that weight becomes a problem at the back end and Kambosos fresher and 6 years younger?
Yeah, I think it's important that he tries to bag as many early rounds as he can without exerting too much energy. He's a 12-round fighter, Lee Selby, so he's very good at conserving energy early on. He's very good at pacing it. So he'll be trying to bag a few of these early rounds without doing too much, and that's what he's trying to do here now. He's just trying to steal these rounds.
12 rounds, time and time again. His last 5 outings all went that distance. Jonathan Barros, Edward Ramirez, Warrington, Omar Douglas and Ricky Burns, as we said. That was October last year. Long time out. Kambosos coming off that win over Mickey Bay, which you mentioned earlier, former champion. Good victory, but Bay may have seen better days.
Yeah, definitely Bay certainly had seen better days. He was pretty inactive as well at the time, but nonetheless it will have given Kambosos a lot of confidence.
Good work from Kambosos Jr. there. Selby trying to flick with that jab. So much at stake here.
Yeah, exactly. A final eliminator. We know the IBF, they're pretty swift at forcing a mandatory, so usually you're going to final eliminator with the IBF, you will get your shot within, I think, 9 months. Was it 6 months, 9 months?
Yeah, the IBF tend to push quickly. Kambosos Jr. pushing forward here, trying to close down the distance. Fully slow the legs down of Selby, who's quick and nimble in the ring. Here he comes. Kambosos again. How many getting through? How many scoring punches?
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
He's gonna lose.
What game you play?
Gonzo's Quest.
Eye of Horus.
Centurion.
William Hill Megaways.
Unlucky, mate.
10 free spins.
No matter how you play, there are up to 100,000 ways to win. Get all the excitement of Vegas with Megaway slots at William Hill. Receive 10 free spins to play Gonzo's Quest Megaways. It's who you play with. William Hill, Vegas.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
Skip this one, please. I'm not going to edit this out.
Lee Selby with his trusted team as ever for those watching in HD. You can have the enhanced crowd effects. That's available for you. In the blue corner tonight, the home fighter for George Kambosos Jr., the undefeated one. Turned in 2013, based in Australia at the beginning, fought in New Zealand. He's been to America, Malaysia, Greece, all over the place, even at Madison Square Garden against Mickey Bay. Dream come true to fight there.
I like that. Absolutely. See how he just steps out and does the L shape with his feet.
Like Madison Square Garden.
That's nice.
Very different circumstances here, of course. The quiet.
I like how he's trying to duck under that
sort of
that jab.
Character.
He's trying to duck over and come round. But his weight
he puts on some really big cards defending his world title, but sometimes down the card, you know, the O2 wasn't necessarily the main event, he got the first fight, so not as a world title fight. It wasn't necessarily a packed arena.
But he's blocking Shelby, but he's blocking him. Look at the rise. Oh, Shelby's got some
tight, isn't he, Kambosos Jr.? Very rugged, and the shoulders are stiff. He's trying to force his way in each and every time. These rounds tough to score, the first 3. Coming forward, Kambosos might have nicked the last couple. Selby definitely won the first, I think.
And that came in.
It's tight, aren't they?
They are tight, particularly the last 2. I thought Selby definitely won the first. Last 2 were very close. Could have gone either way, probably. I thought close to the mid-deep. I wouldn't be shocked
Look
if
at that jab, man.
judges
I
have
was
seen it
watching
differently.
footage the other day and I was saying like, oh, that's the uppercut I was talking about. That's what I was
He is tense, he is tight, almost like a coiled spring, ready to react, ready to pounce. Selby maybe just give him a few feints and try and get that out of him and then go back with his own counter punches.
Kambosos can charge up
International
that
judges.
now because it's
Phil
going
Edwards
once.
from Britain,
You know what I'm saying? You won't be afraid to throw it again.
Yuri
Time it better next
from
time.
Russia.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get more confidence. But look, Selby's just jabbing.
Williams, the referee, hasn't had to do anything really so far as the two get down to work. Kambosos said that spar that they had, the 4 rounds in the wild card, Selby was running for his life. Selby doesn't remember it like that.
Yeah, I mean, his 4 rounds a couple of years ago in sparring, what do you read into that? Who knows? But I think certainly Kambosos is sourcing a lot of confidence from that.
What do you read into the 250 rounds with Manny Pacquiao? A good thing, a great education, or I suppose it depends if
I like
the
that,
man's beating up on you. It's not so good.
No, exactly. It depends on a lot of things, but it's, I think whatever happens, he's got experience from the confidence. And he's 27 years old, so even if he does take a bit of a shot, give up the odd day here and there with Manny Pacquiao, he will learn as long as it's not day in, day out.
He's obviously tough.
Good rough hooks. But he's not even the ones.
Really set the back of the head.
Here's where he used to push.
It's the old experience, the old fox of Selby, just pointing things out.
Nice punch at the end.
Trying to nick some of these rounds,
He's a bit annoyed with himself.
which are close.
Getting hit with that because it wobbled a little bit. I like that round. I like that round a lot. You could make a case for the other guy, but still, I think he shall be.
He has no idea how scary Halloween's about to get for him. He's still going, David, but it's his man, Derek, that's got to do the business. Just contemplating. There was a little balcony in the hotel this week in the bubble, just the only place you could get some fresh air, and Derek just kept pacing up and down it for sort of 20 minutes at a time, and no one dared go near him. He had this big coat on and, you know, glasses, and just didn't want to be seen.
Yeah, he's a menacing character at times, isn't he?
He could be light as well, cooking steak for everybody last night. What a character.
Round 5.
You've hardly noticed Lee Selby in the bubble this week. He's kept himself to himself. Fantastic.
Sorry, I was. You know when you get texts from people that my God just sent me texts.
Good amateur, turned pro at 21. Has been trained by Tony Borg at the Newport St Joseph's Gym all the way through. He's been loyal.
Wow, see, so
and he's been good, hasn't he, for British boxing, Lee Selby?
Lee Selby
Yeah, he's had a fantastic career. I mean,
that just showed that Lee Selby
well, he was a close
is
fight.
trained
You look
hard
back,
for this.
and you look back then and see what Josh Warrington has gone through since then. You know, it's that was a close fight as well. Warrington, he stepped up then to lightweight. And he's huge, you know, you can see it must have been an absolute grind for him to make featherweight.
Can he be as successful at lightweight? Doesn't have the time on his hands. But if he delivers a really good performance here,
just jabbing his head off. I love it. And then he just
and he will be fighting for a
and taps out. He does go back in straight
world
lines.
title. Eddie Hearn will push that, no doubt.
Oh, he's getting confident. Oh, I love when fighters get confident. It just shows that my dad calls it Zen mode. You know, you're untouchable. You feel untouchable.
Nothing much from Kambosos Jr.
Okay then. He's got smacked with his head top, so yeah, this is not in the Zen mode just quite yet.
Lee Selby's always had fantastic hands movement. He never stands in front of his opponent. He's always shifting from side to side, switching them, changing the angle. Very difficult person to get hold of in there. You've got to cut the ring up, and even then, he's so slippery. He's going to spin him back into the centre of the ring.
Davis wins.
Great judging distance, isn't he? Lee Selby.
He's so good at frustrating his opponent, just touching him, painting him, changing angle.
More than one, George, they're saying in the corner. Not doing enough. Kambosos Jr. to back Selby up. He said he was going to bring the heat, the fire from the opening bell,
but yeah, man,
but it's
moving to this year, it's just the same old.
not that easy against Selby. He's a bag of tricks at times. And when he's light and flowing, watch the feet.
Ooh, yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's always changing angle. He's always spinning and pivoting and baiting and touching. It's difficult then you can't get to grips with something. By the time you do corner him, close him down, you work that hard to get him there. You don't have the energy then to order through the gears and put the work in that you want to.
Maybe he's having a bad day. I haven't actually seen him
throwing are landing on glass.
I've just seen the clips of him on Instagram.
Right from Selby.
He does look like he does wind up a bit. And if you have that kind of fight style,
I think they'll have known at the first 4 or 5 rounds against someone like Lee Selby's experience. That's tricky.
Yeah, big shot from Lee Selby.
But it's been every shot he loses his pivot.
A beautiful round of
his pivot foot.
Mobile boxing. The angles.
Their foot just goes everywhere.
Nice rhythm from Selby.
Those places, the other guy can just pivot the opposite direction.
Oh, there's someone we know very well. Dillian White in training camp in Portugal. Is that the Halloween face from Dillian? Who's got a fairly important fight in 3 weeks' time, hasn't he?
Yeah, he'll be training hard, he'll be focused on his own, but he'll definitely be watching tonight and he'll be a very interested observer.
And just in front of us at ringside, AJ is in the house. Anthony Joshua, we thought we might expect him here just to have a look at what, first of all, is his old friend Derek Chisora, but secondly about, you know, what it's going to be like. I think that's a really good move, because when he fights on December the 12th, you know, with no crowd, and he's used to the big stadium fights and the noise, and he loves that, Joshua, doesn't he? So he's obviously taking this in.
Yeah, smart move to come here and just take it in, the different circumstances, the different restrictions and conditions.
Back to this. Hasn't really caught fire yet, but it's a fascinating watch. Chess match. IBF World Lightweight title. Final eliminator into round 6. How are you scoring him at?
Apparently Selby 1 round up. It was close. Wow. I think he's found a nice groove in the last round. Selby's lateral move, and I think Kambosos starting to struggle a little bit to pin him down. But maybe he's just being patient, and he knows that he's got to get to him gradually. He can't just rush in.
Possibly his best round, the 5th so far, Selby. I think if I was in the Kambosos corner, I'd be a little bit worried that they haven't managed to put a bit of a dent in Selby yet. He seems, with that jab, doubling it up, flowing, and doesn't seem worried about anything, does he, the Welshman?
I mean, I don't understand how good job there for Kambosos.
It's close though, every round's competitive. I thought that was a good round from Selby in the last one. If he finds his rhythm, it can be a very, very difficult fighter to beat. So Kambosos has definitely got to keep the heat on him. He's got to force the pressure, he's got to force the pace. It's the 6th round, he's still got a while to go yet, so he can't afford to get reckless either. Got to be consistent, educate pressure.
Shots that he lands are looking,
still like poker face of Kambosos Jr.
Obviously, that was good. Left hook off the jab.
Lovely work there.
That's a good body shot moment just before that as well.
Some better work from him this round.
You can do that. You do it in the first round. Just keep your hand up. You know, that jab and then the hook.
Double jab as well there from Kambosos.
Kambosos turning up.
Yeah. Quite as much from Selby here, falling short.
He's boxing with Selby. He's got to force the pace. He can't get reckless. So he's doing the right thing here. He's setting things up behind the jab. He's moving his own head. He's playing as well. He's putting the shots into the body whenever he gets a chance.
Yeah, good right hand there from Kambosos. Just walked into a jab, but certainly implementing these tactics. We thought it might be gung-ho, but it's a cautious approach. Wanted to start putting his foot down. Certainly a better session for him, the 6th here, Kambosos Jr.
Selby is going to be taking that right hand there. This guy's going to take a back. And if he does, he's going to be seen by
good round here from Kambosos, but impressed with him. I'm impressed with his patience.
Yep, and he's found his range here in the 6th round. Just trying to close the distance better, and yeah, it was a good round for Kambosos. Kambosos Jr. Let's bring Andy Clark in to see how he's scoring things.
Well, it's not the easiest fight to score. I thought Kambosos started well. I thought in the first couple of rounds Selby threw plenty, but he didn't really land. He was hitting some gloves, he was falling short, and I thought the more telling shots, although he threw less of them, came from Kambosos. 3, 4 and 5, I felt Selby got his range more. He used those feet well. He just did manage to catch him on the end of the jab. Kambosos looked a little bit frustrated, continuing though to walk his man down as we knew would be his plan. He did though manage to have more success in that 6th round, so I went to Kambosos in that 6th, which for me tees it up at 3 apiece. It's a fairly classic boxing scoring conundrum we've got here. We've got one fighter using his feet more in Selby, throwing more, but not landing all that much at times, but it's a good look in a sense. Kambosos on the front foot, which can be a good look for the judges, not throwing as much, but when he does land, landing a bit heavier.
Very interesting from Andy there, and he has it level, and Matt does as well, but by a different route.
Yeah, it's that kind of fight. You know, it's not an easy fight to score. I think everyone can agree it's certainly close and very much all to play for. I think Kambosos is going about the job well, but also Lee Selby boxing intelligently as well. So it's a good fight here.
A conundrum, great word for what can happen in 12-round boxing fights. The ebbs and flows, the subjectivity of scoring. A penny for the thoughts of the 3 judges. It's got to be close though.
Yeah, nice little screw shot into the middle of the stomach there. Kambosos, he just slipped in, almost like a screw shot into the solar plexus. Those little shots, they just sting you and they just make you dip a little bit round by round.
I wonder when he would start attacking the Selby body. Obvious tactics at some stage. See how Selby is a lightweight. Is that time really to grow in? And as you said, he must absolutely drain himself down.
Listen, George Kambosos is dangerous, and Lee Selby needs to be careful.
Body shot from Kambosos Jr. Again, and he's hunting Selby now. This is where he's going to try and apply more pressure. Really test the will, the ambition of Selby, who's gliding at times here, but might have to stand and fight as well down the stretch.
George needs to put his Selby. But this is good work from Kambosos. So it's a good, steady, consistent, educated pressure. He's not reckless, he's not running, very much harnessed. He's thinking about what he's doing. He's setting his own jabs up, he's giving the body, he's really sinking the body shots in any chance he gets.
Big names on the Kambosos slate. Camille Balla was unbeaten. J.R. Magbu, one in Malaysia. Richard Kenner and Mickey Bay, we do know well.
As a boxer,
I think he's done a lot of his learning in the sparring, and that's where he gets a lot of his confidence from, holding his own with some really good players in that gym there. I can testify that a lot of the sparring there are all fights, so he's definitely feels comfortable in that gym, mixing with those other guys, so he feels that he's ready for this step. But so far, you know, this is a close fight.
Ask questions.
He hasn't been crude tonight, has he? He's thought about this. Kambosos Jr. hasn't always worked out for him round after round, but he has had success, and he's beginning to have more.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be educated pressure. It has to be harness the aggression. You just got to look at the gates like Selby. They'll be like a matador and just pick you up because you want him to come close and you'll see him and then you won't see him. So you've got to be consistent.
Couple of smiles on the face of George Kambosos Jr. Just talking to Selby in there. I think he really feels as he's come into this team ferocious.
You can be talking to someone, but
meanwhile, backstage the hands are being wrapped. Alexander Usyk, precious hands, wonderful fighter.
Listen.
Sparkling skills, brilliant balance, terrific pedigree, and a cheeky chappy too.
Yeah, he's a massive character and a massive talent, and can't wait for the main event because he's. We know how good he was at cruiserweight, and the million-dollar question is, can he do it at heavyweight? Good left hook counter there from Kambosos.
Corners, 10 seconds. Second out, round 8.
Well, he's done a 50 professional rounds now, Lee Selby. George Kambosos Jr. entering his 116th, so doubles for Selby. Just wonder if the freshness and the fire of youth with Kambosos Jr. will stand him in good stead down these so-called championship rounds. No world title on the line, but a final eliminator means you get the shot. And if he wins this, Kambosos Jr., he says the team's already been mentioning to Teofimo Lopez is to get into Australia. Maybe where they can get some big crowds next year. There's some homecoming if he can do that, Kambosos Jr., but he has to win this first.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the long-range boxing technique and skills of Kambosos. You know, he hasn't been reckless, he hasn't been almost at all. He's been very, like you say, he's been educated pressure in his own jab. His jab's the body, up and down with that jab has been good. He's been training his knee left hooks, his fast left hook counters have been good.
What is this language on my team from? Before I could actually understand the
range, Selby wasn't earlier.
Good body shot from Kambosos.
It's the natural strength at lightweight. Also, it's got some speed, but I agree with you, it's the intelligence. He's thinking in there, and he's starting to really land. Selby fighting back, and this is where Kambosos will want him. Try and drag him into a bit of trench warfare where he'll feel the bigger and stronger man in there, the Greek Aussie. And Selby keep moving and keep frustrating him and pinching these rounds. Not sure. Kambosos Jr. Selby. Bang on the chin. Selby fights back. Bell comes in and he just gives him a little nod there, Lee Selby. He's always had a good chin, but he felt that one.
Yeah, good shot. He fired a good right hand back himself, and he took it well. But no good round for Kambosos. He was very well there, intelligent, good, controlled the range, good hand speed, very sharp with the counters. His own jab, head of body, even those knee left hook counters were very good.
I think that round was only 2 minutes long. The fighters are happy to have the rest, but we're not. We would have liked to have seen another minute.
Yeah, I thought it got. I wasn't sure what happened. I thought there's still a minute to go. The bell went.
Look here. He dodged it as well. He whipped back. Oh, he took the punch. He took it. Okay.
Off the left hook. It was like a left hook and a long right uppercut. And then a good right hand back on the chest. He took it well, Selby.
Straight madman. You don't want to go on bullshit.
See it again. Just before this, good right back on the chin. So nothing wrong with the whiskers of Lee Selby up at that weight.
He has been down before Selby, but he's got up to win. He's a very tough, hard man. Has suffered cuts before, but normally goes the distance. Kambosos has had 10 stoppage wins in his 18 victories. Selby only 9. He's not the biggest puncher, wasn't at featherweight either. More in the skills and mobility department. And there's moments here.
Banged him in his chin. He said, "Don't."
Yeah, he's more the type Selby that outboxes you, frustrates you, maybe stops you late on when he's broken your spirit more so than taking you out with one punch or getting to you early on.
You see the way George is throwing. Credit to him, he must do a lot
to lightweight much. The speed.
I don't know if you saw that, but as a boxer,
and the fleet of foot, yes. Just got to sustain it. Kambosos Jr. hasn't been overawed at all by the reputation of Selby. Threw that out the window this week. He said it's sell by date. That's what he made of Selby, the name. He said, I'm the one now. I'm going to take the position, and I'm going to be the one you're going to get behind.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the hand speed and the boxing ability and the control of distance. Kambosos.
Wow, so the commentator just...
Well, he surprised us because we felt he was going to go all in and apply huge pressure and work rate. And he's thought about this much more. He may have befuddled Selby with his plans. He's boxed well here.
Yeah, he has good hand movement, good jab, good hand speed. Hasn't smothered his own work, he's kept that distance.
His head movement.
He's starting to out-jab Selby, and that's no easy feat. Selby with a bigger reach, more natural skills from the amateur ranks.
Yeah, the way I say it's nice.
That's a good jab there, Selby. Straight away with that quick
The way I
left
say
hook.
it is like
That's Kambosos.
And the body shot went in as well from Kambosos. Selby back with a jab.
Sometimes he slips, but you don't do anything when he does slip. So what's he doing?
Finish strong, they're saying, in the corner.
Comes in with his hands
The
down.
odd counter picking him off still, Selby, but not landing as many as he was before. Kambosos Jr. now showing some defensive skills.
Come on. I think Selby's putting the boxing master.
Slight bit of damage under the Selby eye, and just to the left eye of Kambosos as well. Nothing to worry about.
Looking for that right hand over the top of the jab. Selby's seen it, just managed to roll the shoulder with it.
The body shot again from Kambosos Jr. I wonder how people are seeing it all round ringside. We've got Dave Colwell with Andy Scott.
Perhaps not the easiest fight to score in a case of whose work you like, so whose work do you like?
I think it leaves behind. I think a lot of his work is the shots that he's landing in the majority of the early part of the rounds, early part of the fight, were just jabs, light jabs. When Kambosos is throwing, he's landing a lot of good body shots, then he's catching him to the head with a lot of shots as the rounds are going on. Lee started letting go his right hands a little bit more. When he's holding the centre ring, he's managed to find the target a little better. But I like Kambosos' work, and I've got him. I think I've got about 2 or 3 rounds up now.
Is there a way that Lee Selby can change it? What would you?
He's got to pick it up. He's got to roll dice. He's got to pick it up because he's not winning the fight going backwards. He's got to try and hold the centre ring, try and get more than just a flicking jab out.
I mean, maybe it looks different.
I totally agree with Dave. I think Selby is behind, and maybe by 2 or 3. Matt, you?
Yeah, I've got the same 6-3. I agree pretty much with what Dave said there. He's flicking jabs out, he's moving, he's in the fight. I think Kambosos is starting to take over, landing better shots. A lot of good body work as well, so I wonder will they start to take effect now they're coming into these championship rounds.
And surprisingly outboxing Lee Selby at times. We weren't sure that would happen. Last 9 minutes. Selby, we feel, needs a big finish here if he's going to go forward and fight for a lightweight title. Was good, yeah. He's still got quality, Selby.
He's done that so many times. I know.
Has he got the will, the desire? Can he put it all on the line here?
That was a beautiful double jab.
He's just jabbed him in the face again. Like, how would he do? Score jabs or jumps that
slipping behind on the cards?
You know, and then does he get back? Kambosos landing jabs. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted.
Selby lighter on his feet again, more purpose.
That's what everyone's talking about. I would love to see the punch sets, honestly.
Body shot again from Kambosos. He landed a lot of those.
If that's a body shot to count,
he's been quick, hasn't he?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've been surprised by his hand speed.
That's a good body shot.
And to be as sharp as he is.
Why is he moving his leg like that?
Not the legs of Selby, but Kambosos' arms certainly rattling in and different angles throughout the body. His jab being good, so there's another body shot
I think he's actually hurt himself to the belly. I'm not even going to cap. I do feel that Kambosos is in this round now. Because it's just teeing up on Lee Selby's work rate's gone down.
Pacquiao's
But
returned
listen,
the
Lee
favour by
Selby
getting him
can
on his cards.
lose 10, 11, 12.
I'm sure he'll be watching somewhere and hoping George can pull this off. And he might well do now. Good work from Kambosos. Selby missing. Look at the swagger now of the Australian.
He's reaching with that right hand.
I know loads of people that missed this fight, so I'm definitely going to upload it. See if I can get a little 1,000 views. A little 1,000.
Yeah, he wants nothing to happen. Kambosos just puts the body shots in there. Goes straight to the hand. I'm impressed the way he has. He's never really smothered his work. Even when he's coming through, he keeps that distance, doesn't fall in on top of himself. Kambosos.
Kambosos Jr. believes his time is nigh and he will become a world champion. Lee Selby already has been a world champion. And in celebrating Black History Month, we remember Duke McKenzie, three-weight world champion, held the IBF flyweight title, the WBO bantam, the WBO junior feather. Fantastic fighter. Never, I felt, got the recognition that he deserved, even though he was winning those world titles at the lighter weights. Became a great commentator, and he's a terrific guy, isn't he, Duke?
Yeah, great guy, and like I say, a three-weight world champion. Absolutely fantastic career Duke had.
I think disqualified. Some beautiful work.
Yeah, Chris Sanagar, the old sage, knows, doesn't he? You're boxing well, but, you know, step it up.
I actually picked it up. Recording sometimes.
He's boxing badly. He definitely is.
Oh my gosh, that's why I can't do the videos. So I get text messages. I'm probably not long enough doing that.
Kambosos just being that busier, landing the better shots, and I think he's starting to pull away.
Listen, this is a fight for you.
You're reminding us of the quality at times, Selby.
This is a
especially liked it in the sort of fourth and fifth round when he was really utilising every bit of the ring and frustrating Kambosos Jr. and beautiful boxing, but he's not quite been able to sustain that. And for me, Kambosos Jr. has really done well here as the fight's ticked on.
Just the game plan and the execution, I think that I've been impressed with.
I was actually going to say that,
the speed, the sharpness of the jab, the way he's controlled the distance.
I gave him one of the early ones as well. That's
Well, sort of pre-fight team meeting, you weren't sure, were you, about Kambosos? I think you've been impressed tonight.
Absolutely, I thought Selby just too much, really, a little bit too experienced, and that Kambosos was a little bit overconfident. Who he beat really, he beat Mickey Bay, but Mickey Bay was probably at the end of his career, so I didn't really think that he had the resume to replicate the confidence that he had coming in, but he's certainly obviously learned his trade in the gyms, and he just feels this is his time, and he's boxing brilliantly here.
In the corner, Peter Khan as well. He's been very vocal all week. But they have been so confident that he would go in and
he wants to spawn.
Execute this to precision. And he's fooled us because we thought it would be combinations and hustle and bustle, and he has at times really showed his boxing skill here, George Kambosos Jr. And he feels as though he's still very strong in that man.
He's 27 years old, he's fresh, he hasn't had a long, hard career, he's undefeated, his career is very much on the ascent where Lee Selby's he's achieved so much. He's 33 years old, his career,
he's one of them guys.
He's in the twilight years of his career, so as much as he got left, especially in that really later rounds.
He gets stronger.
They're reminders, but they have been there. We don't know how the judges are seeing things. I agree with what Dave was saying. He was doing some nice work, not enough to win a lot of these rounds. Still trying Selby at the right and the left, but Kambosos Jr.'s got an answer. With a strong iron will, George Kambosos, and he's loving it now.
That's crazy. We respect that. Respect that. Music wearing his body warmer. This guy's nuts. Imagine going to fight him.
The slick southpaw. Just a little glimpse. Are they going to turn the camera off as well?
What's he going to do? Nuts. What's he going to do? Take it up.
Final mind games with the two corners backstage. Will be treated to Usyk's sublime skill, and will we be treated by an almighty charge from Derek Chisora. Cavalry charge is probably what's going to happen in the first round.
I did used to like him, but I don't see how you can kiss him.
Hors d'oeuvre here, and it's been a technical fight, not a fire fest. But remember, the final eliminator of the IBF World Lightweight title mandatory for Teofimo Lopez for the victor. It's George Kambosos Jr. for me.
Yeah, same here. I've been really impressed by him. His hand speed, his boxing ability, his temperament, his patience. Really well. You know, because times Selby was trying to change things up, was trying to change angles, trying to frustrate him, but he didn't get frustrated. He stayed disciplined, stuck to his tactics, stuck to his
Kambosos Jr. landed one in the eight. Did with the same shot. Selby takes it, tries to come back with another left hand, and it's getting harder in there for Lee Selby when he needed these last 2 or 3 rounds. He's in a young man's game now, Matt.
I think so. He's 27 years old, isn't he? He's like I say, he's very much in the ascent of his career. He's climbing that ladder. Lee Selby's been to the top of the tree and goes up the way down.
It's one of those, I think a 27-year-old Lee Selby would have gone away to win this against George Kambosos. 33-year-old, it's different. Take nothing away from what Kambosos Jr. has done here, especially after the halfway mark. A little bit of nastiness, don't need that.
That's frustration.
Yeah, I do. Marked up Selby. Yeah, George doesn't want to know, does he? He really is. He'll give him a hug at the end, I'm sure, but he just wants to get on with it. It is frustrating and a difficult end this for Lee Selby because he's not winning these last rounds.
Yeah, I mean, that pure frustration is not Lee Selby. He's not a bad temper player, he's not a dirty player. You never see him do something like that. It's just complete and utter frustration.
Flashes of what Lee Selby has shown us through his career, but a sustained performance here from George Kambosos Jr. And you look down the record and you thought, would he be able to cope with Lee Selby? Well, for us, he has answered those critics, and he has done what he said he'd do all week. Just talking to each other again in there. Last 15 seconds. I think he's been excellent tonight, George Kambosos Jr.
Yeah, he has. Really done so well. Great patience, discipline, good repertoire, boxing IQ.
It goes to full 12, as we thought. The arms are aloft straight away, emphatically from George Kambosos Jr. Wearily for Lee Selby. I think they know it will be in the hands of the 3 judges from Russia, from Belgium and from Britain. But I think George Kambosos Jr. will have made sure of that. He'll worry being away from home about the cards, but I don't think he needs to. Pretty wide map for you?
Yeah, 116, 112. Kambosos. You know, good right hand there, but I was so impressed with the way he got there. You know,
that's a very good
jab there, good left hook, great repertoire.
To be fair, he did land a lot of them nice clean left hooks. He did.
Matt says on his unofficial card, let's get to Andy Clark. He had it level at halfway. Have you got it?
Well, I've given everything to Kambosos in the second half of the fight, so I finished up with 117, 111, which, when you add it up, and I looked at my card at the end, it looks pretty wide, but that was just the way that I saw it in that first half of the fight. I gave Kambosos the first couple of rounds. The first round was very tight. Could have gone Selby in that one. Selby, I felt this.
This is 117 to 111.
But Kambosos, as Matt's been saying, he did get frustrated. He stuck to the plan. He didn't start swinging wildly. He just tried to close that distance down and just find the target. And from halfway, I felt that it was his fight. I thought he landed the more solid shots with greater regularity, and also he's holding the centre of the ring and he's looking like the boss up there. That's a secondary or tertiary criteria, but in the eyes of judges that matters. For me, it's Kambosos' fight.
And then just see the result.
I think however you score it, however many rounds difference, George Kambosos should definitively go back to either Australia or America or wherever the journey takes him next with the big victory. It's sullen corner, the blue corner. At 33, Lee Selby. He needed to win this really, and George Kambosos Jr., 27 years of age, unbeaten in 18, but this would be the sweet victory. And how sweet it would be if he could tempt Teofimo Lopez, who will be having so many offers right now to go to Australia for a big fight in 2021. We don't know. The judges' scorecards are all that matters. Phil Edwards, Yuri Kopitsev and Daniel van der Wiele. And they're being added up, tallied up. And until David Diamante has got them in his hands, the weight goes on. And they are being checked, and there's some shaking of the head here. Skill Martin from the board with him, just making sure everything is absolutely right. No celebration from Selby. He is a boxing connoisseur, and I think he knows. Let's go to David.
It's taking so long to bring it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action here in London, England, we go to the judges' score totals. Yuri Kopitsev, 118 to 110, Kambosos. Phil Edwards, 115 to 114, Selby.
Yeah, exactly.
Daniel van der Wiele scored this contest 116 to 112 for your winner by split decision. The IBF eliminator, George Ferocious Kambosos.
That's cool.
By 8 by 4, but not to Phil Edwards, who scored it by 1 to Lee Selby. That raised a few eyebrows around us, but the right winner, Matt, George Kambosos Jr., 19-0, and he will be the mandatory to Teofimo Lopez, and he thoroughly deserves it.
Thoroughly deserved it. I can't understand the 115, 114 to Lee Selby.